Welcome back, Pokemon Go fans. All right, this is the Fresh Start account. We're going to go a longer time between videos for this account because by now you should know that you got a little routine to get into to make your gameplay a lot better, keep your Pokeballs restocked, and we know how to do Team Rocket. We know how to raid. So basically what we need to do, and it's just slow going, it's just being able to evolve those Pokemon up and get really good types of at least fire, rock, water, grass, and maybe if you can, like a dragon type. So there are a couple of, couple of good Pokemon that you need, and then you'll start to see that, you know what, these Pokemon are just no good, or these are like really good. So you'll start to see that. So what I did is I finally got out and I walked around with this account on one of my cell phones. And it did a world of good. We hatched so many eggs, completed so much research. So let's go over that now. So I'm going to go into the Pokemon, and we're going to go into hatched. Okay, so we hatched a Larvesta, which is a really rare Pokemon. Would be even better if that was shiny. We hatched a Snom. We hatched a Cleffa, which is a baby Clefairy. And we hatched a Bergmite, a Totodile, the Petilil. See how the stats are like really good from these? So there you go. I think we did that one the other day. So got out and hatched a bunch of eggs and completed a lot of research. Let's go and cover some of that now. All right, so we have, let's go back to the February Go Pass. Look at that. We're already up to rank 95. Okay, so we're going to get some Tink candy. We're going to get Mr. Mime candy. We're going to get some Ultra Balls, some Max Particles, and an encounter with an Alolan Raichu. A kind of a rare version of Pikachu's evolution. Okay, so let's go ahead and zoom. We'll catch him. If it's no good, we'll keep it for, because it's really good for trading. Okay, a lot of people want this guy, especially if they can get a hundo. So there you go. So you have some pretty good odds of getting hundos from trades. Okay. But trades cost a lot of Stardust. If there's a gap in between your trainer levels, it could cost you a lot of Stardust. Which is why I haven't tried to excuse me. Which is why I haven't tried to do any trades from any. Ooh, that one's really good. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep that. Yeah, that's gonna be ours. And we'll get some Pikachu candy, some rare candy, and some more Pokecoins. Heck yeah, some rare candy XL, and we're gonna get a. Oh, could have been shiny. Great looking, but if this guy is any good, it evolves up to Garchomp, and Garchomp is just basically number one. Well, he's top 5 on my big account, on my main account. Yes, yeah, Garchomp is awesome. So there's a good Gibble. Right, and 447 is good for now. What we'll do is we'll mirror trade it up the road, and mirror trading means that your friend would trade you a Gibble and you would trade them a Gibble. So there you go. So that way you'll each get one in return. And there's some Gibble candy and some Dozo candy. I don't think I'm going to buy the upgrade, not for this account. I'd usually do it for my other accounts, but we're just gonna go free to play, okay? Free to play. This was all free up to this point. So I'm hoping by Friday, we should be able to claim our Giratina, which is really awesome. Okay? So then we'll go up to the Go Pass Kalos Tour. Okay, remember this weekend is the big event. We're going to celebrate the Kalos region. Okay, so we had the Kanto, probably 20. When was the Kanto event? it's probably, yeah, 5 years ago. 5 years ago, right? 5 years ago. Does that sound about right? Anyway, so then we had the Johto, then we had the Unova, then we had yeah, so every region in Pokemon every year gets a tour for the next generation. So this was the Kalos. So there's a lot of celebration going on for this. It's a 2-day event happening this weekend. I may or may not be able to use this account. I've got to catch everybody else up. So we'll see. All right, so on this one, did we claimed all that? Yes, okay. So I wanted to make sure that I claimed all of this. So I claimed those. Actually, I think we did it. Yeah, we did that together. So there's our Chespin candy, Fennekin candy, and Froakie candy. We'll get a little module. Cool. And the incense, that's going to help us out. 1,200 XP. Another 1,200 XP. And link charges. These are for the super mega raids. Something brand new. I know it sounds silly. We're not going to deal with those for a long while. We're going to get a Spritzee. That could have been shiny. Spritzee is a fairy type Pokemon. Fairy types are really kind of good against dragon type. I've never used this Pokemon as an attacker or anything like that. So unless this is a 100%er, I really don't see us keeping this one. Yeah, no, we're going to get rid of that. Okay. And then it looks like for some... Oh, we're getting Hoopa. Hoopa candy. Yeah, we have to buy Hoopa. We have to buy Hoopa. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we have to buy Hoopa, which is a really good psychic type mystic or mythical Pokemon. So yeah, so you can't trade mythical Pokemon, so that's weird. Alright, so no, we're not going to do that. Stop. Alright, Great Balls. Okay. We're going to go Furfrou. Oh, that could have been shiny. 905 is the hundo if you're looking for that. Furfrou can change its forms. And for the Kalos tour, we'll be able to change some of the new forms of it. We'll get into that down the road because that cost 10,000 Stardust to do that. So if you wanted to... Yeah, no, we can't even look at that. So, alright, so we're going to get some Flabebe encounters here. Okay, they can be shiny. This is the orange one. This is the global one. So there are different colors in different areas of the world. So the eastern part of the world, like China, Japan, stuff like that, they get blue ones. More of Spain, Italy, and those places will get like red ones. Ooh, that was actually pretty good. So the orange and the white one are sort of global. Everybody gets those. We get the green ones here in the States. So there you go. And they do evolve. They're pretty, like pretty Pokemon. There's the white one. Yeah, so if you like collecting frilly little Pokemon, there you go. They're pretty cool. And when they evolve up, they look even better. So there you go. Yeah, we'll go ahead and hold on to that one. Just for when it comes time to do the evolution. Alright, so we'll get some Scatterbug candy. I'll explain Scatterbugs later on. Great Balls. We get some Furfrou candy too. Some Flabebe candy and Flabebe candy. Okay? So, yeah, like I said, we'll progress through this as we go. We still have 4 days on that one. So, yeah. Trust me, there's time. Okay. So, ooh, we're going to earn a medal. We're going to earn a psychic medal. We got the silver and the psychic. Awesome. That's telling you about those link charges, which we don't have anything to worry about right now. All right, let's catch this medal. It's huge, so that means it's an extra large one, so we'll earn a point toward that medal. Okay. Work on those medals when you can, because remember, it will help you catch Pokemon in the long run. And we don't want to keep that. We don't want to keep that. All right, let's catch the Zigzagoon. Sweet. Now try for the best throw that you can. If you can't throw excellence, throw greats. If you can't throw greats, throw nice. as long as you're making some kind of XP bonus for every catch. Ooh, that's horrible. Okay, remember, don't keep junk. Don't keep junk. Because junk will just junk up your bag space, and then when it comes time to really catch something good, then oh, your bag space is full, and then you're forced to either buy bag space or you just sort of have to miss out. Okay, so Viper. That's one of Team Rocket's Pokemon later on in the anime. Not a very good Pokemon, but on the northern hemisphere of the world, this is our regional, and on the southern side of the hemisphere, you get Zangoose. Remember the snake and or the cobra and the mongoose. So that kind of, like mortal enemies or something like that. For what reason I don't know, but okay. So yes, we are in the Johto region today. So we've been catching a lot of the starter Pokemon for the Johto region, and Totodile, it all the way up to Feraligatr is a very good Pokemon. So you can see I've already gotten a good amount of candies for that one. So yes, let's catch him too. Okay. We're starting to run low on pineapple berries, so I'm kind of just chilling out and going with the regular 3 berries. It's going to take us a little bit longer, but we're only getting 1 extra candy every time we catch this guy anyway, so yeah, we got to stock up on some more berries. That one's no good. I think we got a good one. So we're just waiting on. So, all right, so nothing to do there. Okay, so here is our today stuff. We want to hang on to one of these for when it flips midnight. That way we can get our stamp for the day. It's already complete. All we have to do is claim it. So we're going to go and claim this encounter, and that's with a Poliwag. That's cool. Up to Poliwag. This is a really powerful water-type Pokemon, but eventually we'll outgrow this one. That's a good word. I like outgrow. Eventually you're going to outgrow these Pokemon, and you'll upgrade to another Pokemon. That one's good. It's a 3-star. We'll keep that for now. Okay. They don't come along very often. Let's get the Stardust one. Okay, cool. So that's all we can do for that. All right, so here you look at all the stuff. Just by walking and hatching eggs, we completed so much research. And that's all I did is I put the phone in my pocket while I was walking today. And I did open it up every once in a while and catch some stuff. So yes, but yeah, look at this. We're going to move on to the next page. We'll collect some. So we're going to get a Poffin. We're going to get 10 Pokeballs. We're going to get 10 Pikachu candy. Yeah, we caught our first Pikachu. And then we've just been catching some of these costume ones along the way. So 10 more Pokeballs. And this will be an encounter with a Pikachu. 402 is the hundo. So this one's pretty close. Okay, now I don't think we need to catch any with extra candy right now. Okay, there you go. Pikachu. Very nice, very nice. Okay. So like I said, yeah, we'll go and hold on to that one because that will evolve up to Raichu. We do have enough candy, so we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so let's claim the end of that one, end of page 5. Okay, 1,000 stars. A Magikarp, yes. Let's go ahead and use a silver Pokemon. Okay. Yes, remember we need 400 candy to evolve to a Gyarados. And this one's 111. I think 117 from the research is the 100%. So that one's okay. That one's okay. Not one I'd really want to keep. We'll just hang on to him just in case. Okay, to the next level. We already completed this one because it was appraise a Pokemon, which we just did. We appraised the Pikachu, and we appraised that's what it's called when you when you check the stats. You're appraising them. So yeah, so we completed that already. Transfer a Pokemon, power up 5 times. We could do that. So let's go and we'll go ahead and say goodbye to this dude. Okay, and there you go, completed that, and then we'll go power up. Let's see, who's our strong? Oh, yes. I did manage to get into a raid today, and yes, so we got us a Shadow. Okay, that is a legendary. Dude, it's awesome. It's Shadow, so it's really strong, and then I also jumped us into a Shadow legendary. Awesome. Yeah, so I got us some good stuff today. So let's see the recents. So I got us a Ghastly. We got us a Ghastly. That was cool from a Team Rocket grunt. Here's some of the costume Pikachus. So he's wearing a backwards hat. There you go. So we got that one. We got the one wearing a female bonnet. Did you know that there's a female Pikachu? Yes. Look at its tail. That's how you can tell if it's a female Pikachu. It's got the little heart on it. And then the dude over here with the straight blade, that's your male Pokemon. Plus the little symbols down there next to its name to the right of it will give you that inclination there too. We got us a Snorlax, a really good one too. Really good one. Okay, that's another good gym defender. We saw all the egg hatches. I think this was a really good Totodile. Yeah, that one's gonna be a good evolution for us. That one not so much. Why am I holding on to that? Let's go and get rid of him. Okay. This is another one we can get rid of. Yeah, remember, don't keep junk. Don't keep junk. I know it's tough. I know it's tough. You can always ask me. You can always ask me any darn questions. Okay, and so we evolved up our Ivysaur. We got the Beedrill from one of the quests, so we can actually mega evolve that one too. So that's cool. Yep. Okay, we'll get into mega evolving later on. Okay, so we got more research to claim. Oh, we need to power up 5 times. Sorry. Okay, so to reduce the amount of Stardust, you're going to hit combat, and you're going to go to combat, and we need something that we're not going to miss a lot of candy for. We can't really do too much with that dude right now. We don't want to waste that candy. We need something with a lot of candy that's kind of disposable. Okay. 8, 16, 20. I'm going to do this Pikachu. Not a good one. Not really. What is that? 28. Let's go ahead and do this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3,600 Stardust. Completed that. Okay. Right. 500 Stardust. 2 rare candies. 2,000 Stardust. 1,200 XP. Ooh, a Geodude. Yes, indeed. Berries for him right now. We want to save him, but remember, we're trying to get this up to. We got him up to Graveler. Now we need to get him up to Golem. Sorry. Don't mind me. I slipped my mind for a minute there. All right, so we've got one that's so much better. So, yep, we can go ahead and transfer that one. Let's see another. Okay, so make a nice throw, make a great throw, and catch 10 Pokemon. I'll work on that. All right, Precious Pals. Yeah, we're still working on that. We still need to defeat some more grunts. Purify Pokemon. We need to evolve some more Pokemon, 9 of them to be exact. Battle in the Go Battle League. Make friends. Okay, Grass and Gratitude. We can complete this one. Okay. Give us a Cherubi. Uh-oh, we're running low on Pokeballs. Let's go over there and switch to regular red Magnet. Make a nice throw. Cool. Cherubi is not really it's a dex entry Pokemon. That's what I call them. It's not really good for anything. It's just one of the little cutesy Pokemon. They need to just fill the dex up. So it evolves up to Sharam, but we don't really need that. We'll get one down the road. Remember, there's nothing rare in Pokemon Go, unfortunately. Okay, make the friends. All right, Grass and Gratitude. Here we are. We're going to get a Rocket Radar piece. 1,000 Stardust, 500, 1,000 XP, 500 Stardust. Hey, did you get a chance? Oh, so we're going to catch Shaman at the end of this one. This is a really good mythical Pokemon. And you only get one of these. You only get one of these. You can't find this Pokemon in the wild. So, where'd it go? Did it go up to the top? Where'd it go? Precious Pals, Finding Voice, Precious Pals, Ada Zygarde, Mythical Discovery, To the Max. Where'd it go? Grass and Gratitude. There you go. Take 4 snapshots of a wild grass type. Take 9 snapshots of a wild Pokemon. 2 snapshots of a wild flying Pokemon. Okay. Seems easy enough. Okay, so let's go back to the top, right? So we can claim, remember, I like to complete I like to claim it when it's completely full. A little more satisfaction there. Okay, Pokeballs from A to Zygarde, okay? There you are, never guess what happened. Combing through my notes, some kind of blur passed by me. Yep, so if you ever need to go see what he's talking about, all you got to do is tap his head again right there next to any of the research, and you can find out exactly if you want to read all of that. Mythical Discovery, all right, To the Max. This was defeating Max Battle Pokemon. So 30 Pokeballs, cool. 20 Great Balls, 10 Ultra Balls. That's awesome. We're going to get an encounter with a Dynamax Pokemon. Yes, Dynamax. Alright, so again, we got another Dynamax Pokemon to help us when we're moving. This is not the greatest one, but at the same time, we'll take anything we can get right now until we can move forward from that one. So is Wooloo any good? It's actually pretty good. Okay. All right. So we got the dude talking with us. Good Graveler. That's a Wooloo is mass. Okay, so we're still on the max thing. Cool. All right. So it's just flying through. Mythical Discovery. Okay, cool. I think this gets us our Mew. This gets us some Mew. There's some really good Pokemon that you'll get through your research. You just gotta get through your research. Yeah, so they give you some really good stuff. I think Mythical Discovery is either... what is that thing's name? It's either something with a J. Something with a J. Anyway, it'll be a surprise for you and a surprise for me once we get it. Jirachi. Jirachi is the one I'm thinking of. Or is that 1,000-Year Slumber? Golly, it's been so long since I've done some of these on the main account. So either way, we're getting some good legendary or mythical Pokemon for doing all of this. Okay, so are we at the bottom yet? Not just yet. All right, to the max, we need to collect max particles from 10 power spots, collect 1,000 max particles, and level up a max move. And then the grass and gratitude, yeah, we went over that already. Welcome to the party, pal. That was that one. Okay, so anything else we can complete? Nope, we have to catch. Oh, okay, well, yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Battle in a gym 2 times. Battle in 2 raids. Okay, that's mythical discoveries. And from A to Zygarde. Okay, I think we're going to get an encounter with the Zygarde. Zygarde does not evolve like a normal Pokemon. You need to walk routes. And when you walk a route and you complete the route, you'll get what they call a Zygarde cell. Okay? You need a total of 250 of these Zygarde cells to be able to transform it all the way, or evolve it all the way up to its, I say a transform because it looks like a transformer when it evolves all the way up to the top, to its top level. But we're going to get a dog right now. And it's the lowest form of Zygarde, but still very powerful. Okay? So then I think it's like a mythical, like Greek mythology kind of thing. So it starts as a dog. It goes up to a big old snake. And then it goes up to this robot transformer looking thing. So anyway, let's go ahead and claim our Zygarde cell. Now from, what is all of that noise? So when you complete a route, you could get anywhere from 1 cell or 3 up to 3 cells. So it does take a long time to collect these things. So there is our Zygarde. Check him out, okay? So let's go ahead, and we definitely want to get some candies for this guy. Just so we can kind of power him up. But we can't evolve him until we get those Zygarde cells. Okay. Sometimes these you need to throw 3 balls at it, but yeah, okay, this is usually when you're catching these kind of guys, you gotta throw 3 balls at him. So it's not like we're horrible, but there you go. So that one got caught. Awesome. So now let's check out the stats on our Zygarde. You only get 1 of these. In the 10 years that I've been playing, we've only gotten 1 of these. You can't get them anywhere else. And that one's actually not bad, but gosh, it could have been so much better. But he is very powerful. So we're going to use him as a dragon type, and he's a ground type. So, yeah, and you can kind of see in that little shadow there, he turns in this big old cobra peacock looking thing. So, yeah, we need 50 Zygarde cells to get it to that middle form. So, yep, something we'll work on over time. Okay. So this is talking about the Zygarde. Okay. Talking about the routes. Okay. What else can we finish? It keeps resetting on us. Okay. So I've got some more stuff to do, but at least it's not walking anymore. Unless it contains following the routes. Okay, yeah, so we got a lot to work on still. Okay, awesome. Okay, so let's go over to here. All right, we're holding on to this until 12 o'clock or tomorrow morning. And do we have anything else we can complete here? Yes. Okay, this is a bonus time research that we got for the road to Kalos. And there are Pokemon, they're called unknowns. Like unknowns, U-N-O-W-N, and they're all the letters of the alphabet. Plus, there's an exclamation point, there's a question mark. Which other one am I missing? Yep, so there's a medal for these guys, and they can be shiny. So let's go and claim our very first unknown. Ooh, it's the letter X, and it's not shiny. Okay. They're not really good for anything. They're just they're good to have. People like to trade these, especially if it's a letter that they don't have. There are no numbers. They're just the 26 letters of the alphabet. and the exclamation point and the question mark. Okay, and they only release them at certain events. See, again, it's another one that you just can't find laying around in the wild. Okay, so I think that's all we have for now. That's all we have for now. Okay, so that's all we have for now. All right, so let's collect this alligator. And so, like I said, I'm gonna leave you on your own with your account. So, if you need me, you can always comment on one of my other videos or these videos. I see every time somebody makes a comment. Just get with me on one of these things. We'll have a conversation. If you have any questions, but like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and play on this account periodically. But like I said, I've got these other ones that I'm working on as well. So I'm gonna progress this a lot further than it is now, and I'm gonna do it a lot faster too. Just because I've been playing for that long, and so I'm gonna do this. Progress it a lot further. So, all right, Pokemon Go fans, I'm not ditching you. I'm not getting rid of you or whatever. It just seems like every video is kind of like the same thing. It's like, la, la, la. I don't want to get you bored. So, yes, I've set you out on a pretty good little amount of stuff that you can do on your own. And then when it comes to rating and stuff like that, eventually you've got a little ways to go before you can start really doing the big raids, unless you're with a group of people that wouldn't mind you just kind of hopping in there and kind of helping out, with the best you can. So some people allow that. Our group especially loves that. We don't care what level you are. Just jump in there. You're going to lose some Pokemon. They're going to faint out, but hey, you're going to get some good stuff. You're going to level up fast because most of the 5-star raids, it's 10,000 XP every time you complete one of those. And if you have a lucky egg on, it's 20,000 Stardust for completing a 5-star raid. So, yeah, that's where the big level ups come from, is from doing raids. But the bigger the raids, the bigger rewards. So, all right, Pokemon Go fans, there you go. So, again, let me know. Any questions? Be glad to help. See y'all soon, Pokemon Go fans. Good luck in your adventures. I'll see you later.